Look, my doggone what's the name was I'm trying to talk to you guys, and my doggone what's the name? My mic was muted. Okay, so you guys, tonight's show is going to be dedicated, or it's going to be a tribute
Hi,
to
I'm City
Mr.
Councilman
Fuller.
Joe Fuller.
Mr. Fuller.
I'm standing in front of Miracle Park.
And the for a minute, please.
The reason I'm standing here today, we got a problem with same as we had before with Family Dollar.
Can you stop it for a minute so I can finish the intro? Thank you, sir. Okay. So, again, welcome to another episode of the Can We Be Frank Show. And a tribute to him tonight. So I'm going to be playing videos, and Mr. Man's going to be playing videos on him. There's two, I don't know if you know this, Tavares, but there's two Joe Fuller Facebook pages. Somebody else had made one for him, and I also have one for him that we originally made, the first one. So we're going to be doing back and forth with those videos. I went into UCN, and I didn't see a lot of videos of ours because they actually take those videos off. They have like our recent videos, but a lot of our videos are gone. And they are, I'm gonna tell you, I have flash drives, so I have a lot of videos on there. I found some this computer I have now, but they're not enough. I think what we can find or what we can talk about is mainly the videos we have on his page, on Joe Fuller page. So those are the videos that I'm going to be sharing. Do you have access to Joe Fuller's page? The one we created? Tavares. Hello?
No, I don't. It's not the same account.
Okay, all right.
I don't
That's
have
all
the
right.
account.
That's all right. It's no big deal. I can just pull it up. Okay, so we're gonna share.
Well, I've already pulled it up. I mean, I don't. You know what?
Go ahead. I can't hear you. You sound far away.
I'm good.
Anyway, so like I was saying, so we're going to be showing some videos that we did. These are videos that we produced for him when he was running for city council, and being able to celebrate with him. When I can tell a little story about how we met Mr. Fuller, how I met Mr. Fuller. At the time, we were with KYT, and I don't know if y'all remember Miss Jackie. Miss Jackie was the one to introduce us to Mr. Fuller. And she asked us would we work on his campaign. And so we told him yes, and we had a meeting with him, and we met him, and that was history was made when we met him. You guys, we've been through some stuff with Mr. Fuller. Mr. Fuller was a character, but he was wonderful to work with. And I definitely, I did my Substack, what's the name, today with talking about how thankful and grateful I was to be able to have someone like that to teach me about politics, especially local politics. I was already doing the activism. We were already in the city councilman meetings. It was like it enhanced the things that I know now about how politics work. And he was a very big contributor to teaching us well, teaching me what I learned from him, how it works, how to maneuver, how to talk, how to do things, how to research, how to learn. And those are the type people I hold dear to my heart, because they did make a difference in my life. And that's what I love about having meeting those people, and having those relationships with them, sitting in meetings and conferences, and going places and being invited to places where people looked at us side eye like we didn't belong there, but we were there because he invited us, okay, to be in in those presence, in those people presence. So we went, and I'm just like, it was a joy to have such a great teacher, um, in our in doing all the work that we've done. So if Tavares, you want to go ahead and start, you can go ahead and if you got something you want to go ahead and pull up, you can, and we can go back and forth. Okay. Hey, Miss Tasha, but I'm gonna call you Tasha, but Miss Dixon. Hello, ma'am. Okay, Tavares, you can go ahead. I'm waiting on him.
Yeah, I was trying to share out the video.
Hi, I'm City Councilman Joe Foot. I'm standing in front of Miracle Park. And the reason I'm standing here today, we got a problem again. Same as we had before with Family Dollar, same as we had with Miss Candy Christoph. These people done got the money. They are doing improvements. But this administration and those four councilmen are holding them up. We need this mayor to appoint the members for the housing authority to also let the people know that we want affordable housing. We need affordable housing in Alexandria. I ask you to work with me, to give us a chance to do what we have to do. But the sad thing about this, the councilman from this district is Roosevelt Johnson. And he's not standing up for affordable housing throughout the city. And this unit has definitely been improved. But we can't improve these units until we have the board members on the housing authority. We asking the mayor and we asking the full council members to support this. I ask you, we need affordable housing in Alexandria. We cannot grow our community without affordable housing. But we know Duhon Lane is not like Highway 28, but that's all right. We know that Duhon Lane is part of the city of Alexandria. And we know to grow this city, we got to have affordable housing and we got to have everybody willing to do what they have to do. So I ask you to stand up with me to grow this community We got Carver Village, and we got other areas that this group is going to work with. We need to do those improvements, and we need to do them fast. So I ask you to support me with the Councilman Jules Green and Ed Labadan, but we can't do it alone. We need that full vote. And we asking Councilman Roosevelt Johnson to stand up for affordable housing.
Was this the time when we were forcing, we had to get Jock Roy to the table so that we can get a housing authority board?
Yes, that's when.
Talk where I can hear you.
Yeah, you can't hear me.
Okay. Hello, Gregory. Okay. What the hell? I'm sorry. Give me a second here. Okay. So, let's do this. So, that was the time when they had to put together, they had to, we were asking them to put together. Hello? What are you doing?
I was making sure the mic worked. I was making sure the mic worked. You know what? Hey, listen.
Mute yourself. Mute yourself.
No, you asked me a question, I'm answering it. So yes, it was that time, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what's happening. So that was what was going on then. And I think you filmed that one because 7 years ago we didn't have a lot of the equipment that we have now. And I know we upgraded the microphones, but he was ready to do those. One thing that you guys don't realize is that that Mr. Fuller would call us and be ready at the drop of a dime to go do any video that anything that he thought that needed to be publicized. He would definitely not hesitate to call us and say, "Hey, we got to do this video." Yep. Some of them were on the spot. Some of them were, yeah, I know. But let me tell you something. There's a reason why I be aggravated. But the thing is, Mr. Fuller was always ready to speak up on the people's behalf, and a lot of who I am is because, and a lot of what I know is simply because I was under the learning tree of Mr. Fuller, Mr. Porter, Brother Ed, Brother Matt. Like we've sat and had real conversations, Brother Jules. Like we've had real live conversations. That's how we were able to identify the coons. Is because if they weren't able to engage at the level that we were engaging on and talk about the things that we were talking about, which if you put all those people together, we literally know everything that's going on in the city. And when we would have our talks, then you add in Brother Jay. We would go to Lafayette, which I know that video exists somewhere. But we would go to Lafayette and do the radio. Yeah, I think we rode up there. We drove him up there several times. So again, like this isn't that was 7 years ago. By then he was already elected the city councilman. So our relationship goes back at least 10 years.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play this video where he's talking about, remember the Christmas lights that's supposed to be part of the Spark, what's the name? Remember that?
For no city money. All she asked was for a permit to open up her re-entry of city councilman at large Joe Fuller. Here we are again. Yes, that's me. I said it. Here we are again. First, we had the Masonic Drive where Family Dollar wanted to put a store. End up, the city spent $325,000 and bought the property. Now it's in the city hands. We had the Wise and Go Ring building downtown, donated to the city, but we had a private investor who wanted to come in and take the property and build some houses on the top and some retail space on the bottom. That didn't happen. We had Miss Candy Kristoff, who asked for no city money. All she asked was for a permit to open up her re-entry place. Now here we are on Jackson Street in MacArthur, where the city council on Tuesday night voted to spend $650,000 to make it where pedestrians can come under this underpass. Ladies and gentlemen, I come to you today and let you know we got drainage problems, we got street problems, and we as a community got to prioritize our spending. This current council and this administration, yes, I said it, this administration and the current council, Mr. Roosevelt Johnson, Mr. Harry Silver, Mr. Chuck Fowler, and Jim Ballard voted to spend $650,000 of your money on a project, I call it a project with sidewalks that go to nowhere. Yes, I said it. This overpass was built by the state with the idea of keeping traffic flowing. Now, if you're going to have pedestrians where they can come in and across this intersection, you asking for trouble. So I ask you, please help us. Let's get these people out of there. I'm talking about Jim Ballard and Roosevelt Johnson. They are on the ballot this time. It was they two votes because it went down 4-3. If they would have voted with us, that project wouldn't have happened. And they saying it's something that's needed. I'm telling you today, it's something that we don't need, not right now. We got other projects that we need to spend this money on. And I ask you, send them a message. Let them know that we're not happy with the way they're spending our money.
Look at that smile he got on his face. He got that smile on his face. That's so funny. Now, that was, you know, if you go down Jackson Street, we call it the lights to nowhere, or I mean the Christmas lights that they turn on. Did you hear how much they spent? They spent $650,000 right there where Chick-fil-A, Mattress Firm sits, just before you get to those areas, that underpass right there on Jackson Street. $650,000 they spent. Did you hear the other places he said? He talked about Candy Kristoff. She didn't even need no money. She needed a provision because the building that she owned, the federal government gave it to her. The old Navy building, the naval building going down Highway 1. They gave her that building. And all she needed was a provision. And this is why I say what I say. That's why I have an issue with the Homeless Coalition. I have an issue with Salvation Army. And I have an issue with United Way. Because they all came together to work against her. You heard him talk about, I don't know if at the time, the parking lot across from, yeah, that's where they were going to put the Dollar General. That's where they was going to put the Dollar General store. That parking lot across from the zoo, that was $250,000 that they paid for that parking lot. To make it into a parking lot that if you go by there right now, it's empty. If they have any type of events at that zoo, that parking lot across the street is empty. They did that, and they voted against putting the Dollar General right there. Now that's Harry Silver's district. I got the video I just don't know where that video is, but I have the video where he talked about that parking lot. Because like Tabar said, if Mr. Fuller said, we're going to go do a video here, we got together and we went and did that video. Wherever he wanted to pop up at, that's where we went and did the video. So I'm just telling y'all, Mr. Fuller was on it. He was on one all the time. And he didn't care. What y'all doing right now? Hey, Slee, how you doing? I'm doing fine. What you doing right now? Said nothing. Get your camera. Let's go. We going such and I'll meet you such. Okay, I'll be there. That's what we did with Mr. Fuller. That's why I have a different sense toward other when it comes to people like that, because we tried to be there at all times. Now,
And I do.
Go ahead.
I do want to add that this was back in 2020, right?
Mm-hmm.
This was when Papa Larverdane was still alive. And we went to their offices downtown. We set it completely up to where we had a mini forum.
Mm-hmm.
And look who produced it. Us as the Alexandria Regional Black Chamber of Commerce. That's why I'm telling you, we're not joking about what we've done. It's not a joke. We've been here. This was 5 years ago, 5+ years ago. And this is when he was running for re-election.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So you add another 4 years onto that. That was 9 years ago. And then you add a year onto that from when we were campaigning with him. That's 10 years ago. So we've known all these people collectively. They've known us, and we've been on the same shit for 10 years at least. That's why we're saying December 26th of next year, we might have to hang it up.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, we've done everything possible to oh my bad. Everything possible to assist the people with as much as we could. Let me put these comments on. That way we don't have to keep putting them on the screen. I'm having a slow reaction to this, whatever is going on with this. There it goes. So yeah, Mr. Fuller was the reason that we went to what was that thing where we were at the silver table?
I forgot what that he invited us to when we went.
But he didn't want to. It was him and Herbert Dixon had put their money together and bought the table. And we were the only two seated at the table. And the thing was, it was an upgraded table. So it was literally, we were sitting in a place that we literally weren't supposed to be. In the midst of all of our ops, in the midst of Jack, in the midst of all the politicians that hated us, in the midst of all those people, we were in an upgraded seat, got served first, and was everything was top notch. And all we had to do was dress up and show up. He didn't even show up. He just gave us tickets. Matter of fact, he showed up to give us the tickets. You see, so like I'm saying, if y'all don't really understand the people and what it takes to give and continue, and Lord knows if UCN depended on donor money, we would have been shut down.
I know.
if UCN depended on outside help, we would have been shut down. All this shit was done by us. All these extended family members that we made, these were genuine relationships. We genuinely love all these people that we talk about. And so to lose Mr. Fuller is he could have came back and been the mayor.
Yeah. you got to look at the people we lost. Brian first, then we lost Miss Jackie second. Who else did we lose in between it? Oh my gosh, we lost somebody else, and then we lost Reverend what's the name? What's his name? Oh, the one we used to do the show on Thursdays at KYT.
Carmouche.
Carmouche, Reverend Carmouche, and then we lost Mr. Fuller. So we've lost some wonderful people that we had. I mean, wonderful people that
Some
we
real
had.
fighters.
Yeah,
Some
fighters. Yeah. I'm gonna play another video that we
They
did.
had old school rules. They went by old school rules. It wasn't, these, like a lot of these people talk about standing on business. These people stood on the business. There was no ambiguity in what they stood for.
That's right.
And that's what's a lot in this new age of whatever the fuck they got going on now of your Reddixes and your Clarence Reeds. There was no ambiguity about whatever it was that they had to do with what they stood for.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna play this other video. Let me play this video.
Oh, you can't play it. It's not on the screen. Black Power. Yeah.
The Lord,
I heard you got out there,
Cousin Lee. To tell you that, as you know, December, the city of Alexandria changed leadership.
Man, we got to do the work.
I want to say to all of you, give us some time. The current mayor and this administration been in office over about 200 days. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm standing in front of the Red River. And the reason I'm standing here, I told you earlier, we're going to change these things. We're going to change this city. But we got to have some time to do the things we have to do. The downtown development with the community college is already on the way. We're already talking about putting lights all along the levee. We're always talking about having the police department patrolling the area. All these things are currently happening. But we're also working with the opportunity zones. Yes, the opportunity zone for development downtown residential. Alexandria is on the move. But we got to continue to work together to understand how important it is as a community to continue to make sure our community continue to grow. I need your help. I need you to continue to believe in this administration. I'm talking about the mayor and the city council, and give us the opportunity. We're going to work with the entire parish. Our help is that we as a community, we can do all things, and we can do all things if we work together. I'm saying to you, the people down Low Third, don't forget, we're not forgotten about you in the community store. It's coming. But we got to continue to do these things we got to do. We just adopted our new budget, and we had no utility increase in it. It takes effect May 1st. So you're going to see some things happening. Our thing is continue to believe in us. Continue to pray for us. With you and this entire community, Rapid Parish and Alexandria, we on the move. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry. That's when I think the second time, you can put those pictures up if you want to. I think that's like the second time. That's when Jeff Hall got in there before he started lying to them. He was really excited, wanted to see stuff done, and just so happened, look what happened. All of that they were supposed to be building up down on the levee. All that stuff was supposed to take place. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. So you can go ahead and share.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead.
So this gonna be a little tough. Hey, look, I found something from 2019. Now these girls are now college graduates, majority of them. Right? There goes Jules. There goes Mr. Porter. There goes the Lioness Hall, and there goes Joe. Let's see what else is in here. Hey, there goes Ken. Mm-hmm. Hey, there goes Ken. There you go, bro. You in the picture, bro. Literally, like you can't make this shit up. There goes Ronald Dejois. Mm-hmm. this was when we were doing Unleash.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how to explain it to you. I don't know how to like this. It's not for the weak. You know, we're gonna lose people along the way, and it's tough. It's tough every time you lose somebody. But we just try to manage to because the reason I'm showing all of this is because Mr. Fuller is the reason why Universal Collective Network, people like him are the reasons why we exist. Remember when Sterling Brown was talking about his funky ass signs being stolen, and we went over to that bitch ass, we went over to his barbershop and covered the story when nobody else cared about it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to find a video or something.
Are you in the video? Are you inside the what's the name?
I don't have access to it.
Okay, hold up.
Yeah, I don't have access to it.
Okay.
But
I got one real good. I got one. Hold up. Let me pull it up. You're gonna like this one. Hold up. Let me share it real quick. Oh.
Hi, I'm Joe Fuller. That's right, I said it.
Hold up.
And when he hit him with that shit, man, he meant that shit.
Be quiet.
Can't nobody hear it. It's not on the screen yet.
Today, as you know, it's early voting time. I'm asking you, go down to the parish schoolhouse and vote early. The early voting starts from the 23rd to the 30th, every day except Sunday. And the reason I'm coming to you today in front of City Hall, I need your help. I want you to know that the city of Alexandria needs to sweep clean. Sweep clean, I said it. Sweep all of them out. I say that because Jim Ballard, Roosevelt Johnson is hurting this community, and we need to get them out. I'm asking you to vote for Jeffrey Hall for mayor, Quentin Slaughter for councilman at large, and Gerber Porter for District 2 council. I cannot do it by myself. 2 years ago, you voted for me and asked me to help you. I'm asking you to help me now. If I get the help I need, we're going to be able to fight the crime. We're going to be able to fight high unemployment. And we're going to be able to do something about these high utility bills. Yes, I said it, the high utility bills. I just need some help. I'm asking you to vote Jeffrey Hall for mayor, Quentin Slaughter for councilman at large, and Gerber Porter for District 2 council. And I say, sweep them all out, and let's get us a group in there that will do something for the people, for all the people of Alexandria. I didn't say a few, but all the people. I need your help. Please vote early, October the 23rd through October the 30th, every day except Sunday, from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Please go and vote.
That's so, man. Man.
He said, sweep them out. So, I see where Mr. Porter got the cross.
Y'all don't get it. Like, I get that people aren't familiar with Alexandria politics, but if you really knew, if y'all really understood, man, y'all, that's sweet, you know? And that's the Mr. Fuller I knew. That's the Mr. Fuller I knew.
We got more now.
What up, Malcolm? I see you, Malcolm. I'm sorry, Honorable Councilman Malcolm Laverdine. Thank you for coming through. I think we have a lot of material, Mr. Fuller. We have all the material that he's done as far as anything public that required videoing. We were his personal videographers. I guess that's why we're sharing these stories. But yeah, I don't go. Do you have the one from the utility office?
I'm trying to find that one. Y'all, none of this stuff is in any type of order because it's like wherever he said, let's go. So give me a second. You can keep talking.
Yeah,
This okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I just wanted to show this. This is when he came on the when he came out to Lafayette with us. Hold up.
okay.
It's not the video itself. The video's in there, but this is when he came and hung out with us. We took him to AOC, not AOC, I'm sorry. We went to that was on 88.3 KIEE in Lafayette. Yeah. And we brought him in. That's when he said, "Don't take the money. Once you take the money."
Everybody know the lines. That's crazy. Yeah. Everybody knows the lines. They putting them in the chat.
You did. Don't. Hold up. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, he said, "Don't take the money. Once you take the money, that's it." Oh boy. Give me a second, y'all.
Go
like, why you get this stuff together? Here's a good picture of him. Can y'all see that? There you go with Cory Booker.
No, yeah.
That's Miss Agnes, buddy.
And
that's Mr.
Jules,
Green,
Cory Booker, and Mr. Fuller in Washington.
Yep. Yeah.
You guys got to really like, and so that's why we, you know, it's a history there. I don't know how to explain it. That's our form. If you go down there, that's the form we put on. I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah.
Here's another one I found of his.
He's the reason why.
And I'm asking
he's the reason why
to help me.
A lot.
And I say help me. You right. I'm City Councilman.
That was in what's that lady name?
Tuesday. I'm asking you to support
that black lawyer lady.
Oh gosh,
I'm City Councilman Lawrence Joe Fuller, and I'm asking you to help me.
Yeah, I did too.
I say help me.
Y'all know that. Yeah, that was in her
on
office.
November the 6th, which is election day, Tuesday. I'm asking you to support.
And also, not to mention
Jeffrey Hall.
And they're not going to be for your people now.
I need some help. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 years ago, you sent me to City Hall. And I appreciate that. But I've come here today to ask you to send me some help. I need a mayor who's interested in this community. Not one that's talking about he want to do what he want to do. I don't want to do this. I'm talking about a mayor, a real mayor. And I'm talking about 2 councilmen who really got it in their heart to do the right thing. I ask you to please help me on election day. November the 6th, Tuesday. We got to get out and vote. We cannot make changes. Don't just vote for the mayor. You got to vote for the councilmen also, because Jeff Hall can get there. And if you send Roosevelt Johnson and Jim Ballard back, they going to block everything. Yes, I said it. They will block everything. They will be the same ones to increase your utilities. They will be the same one who do nothing about crime. They will be the same one who will not try to find no jobs for this community. You asked me, and I told you 2 years ago that I would get there and work on Red River. I told you that we would find jobs for this community, but I cannot do it by myself. I need a mayor in Jeffrey Hall. I need a councilman at large in Quentin Slaughter, and I need Gerber Porter, the District 2 councilman. Give us a chance. When you give us a chance, this whole community, I said the whole community benefits, but I need help. Please help me on November the 6th. Give me Jeffrey Hall for mayor, Quentin Slaughter for councilman at large, and Gerber Porter, District 2. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I don't know how disappointed he was in Jeff Hall.
Yes, he was disappointed.
That that for him to have put his voice and to motivate people to bring Jeff Hall into office, and for Jeff Hall to turn out to be what he turned out to be, that hurt Mr. Fuller. It really did. And he told us that.
Yeah.
You know, that bothered him.
Yeah, that bothered him. I found the one for Hodges Stockyard. I found it. Hold up. Let me put it. Hold up. Let me put it. Hold up. Give me a second.
A 3rd Street. Hi, I'm City Councilman Lawrence.
It's kind of low.
Today we're standing on this vacant lot. Yes, I said vacant lot on the corner of 3rd Street and right across from the Riverbend Apartments. But this land, as you see it standing here today, is owned by the city of Alexandria. Yes, it's owned by the city of Alexandria. This is the same land that this administration, I said, yep, this administration, Jack Roy, the mayor,
I said it.
Of the city council, Jim Ballard, has said, oh, we're going to develop a grocery store. We bought the land to develop a grocery store. Just like they hadn't developed the Red River, they hadn't developed the grocery store. So I'm coming to you today to tell you that if we want to change this city, if we want to change this government, we got to get them out of there. Jim Ballard, Roosevelt Johnson, and Mayor Jack Roy, who's already gone, need to go, and we got to come get some people who are willing to come in and do what they have to do. There's no reason in the world that this neighborhood, Lower 3rd, Samtown, Woodside, should be without a convenient grocery store. We got the land, but we need some people who are willing to step up and do what they have to do to bring it here. I'm asking you today, please vote for Jeff Hall, Mayor, Quentin Slaughter, Councilman at Large, and Gerber Porter, District 2 Councilman. I need some help. And as I always say, enough is enough. It's time for us as a community to work together for the betterment of the whole city. We shouldn't divide our city. And we cannot continue to go on in the path we're going. We own the land. We can have a grocery store here, but I got to have some help to get it here. I'm asking you, as the councilman at large, you voted with me 2 years ago to put me in a position to help you. I'm asking you to help me now. I need Jeff Hall, Gerber Porter, and Quentin Slaughter to help me. We got to get the rest of them out of there. We cannot do it alone. I'm telling you today, you give me the help I need, this land will not be empty anymore. I said it will not be empty, and we'll have our growth.
And they actually got apartments on that land. That's where they put those apartments at. Right?
Which apartment? No.
That
land still ain't got nothing on it.
No. Not in the front part. But no.
Yeah, that land still ain't got nothing on it.
No, but when they put it in the
land across the street from Joe's don't have nothing on it.
Yeah, you know what? It don't. You're right. You're right.
That was damn near 8-9 years ago. So the thing about Jack Roy that he was always telling us about, why do y'all think we don't like Jack Roy? Because we know the truth about Jack Roy.
Yeah.
Y'all can love him all you want. We know the truth about who he really is. We know the truth about who Jim Ballard really is. We know the truth about who Chuck Fowler really is.
Yeah. Yep.
And once you learn the truth about some of these people, you're not gonna like them. It's just a natural affinity. It's just, the real gonna recognize real, and the fake gonna be recognized. Gonna be chilling with the fake.
I got another one. He got this broom with him. I remember this one. Hold up. Hi. Oh God, he was so funny. Hi.
I'm in Lawrence Joe Fuller. I'm standing here today on the banks of the Red River on the Alexandria side now. I didn't go on the Pineville side, but they both look the same. And the reason I'm standing here today, because I want to bring back to your attention, it's no reason that this city don't have no development on this river. Well, it is a reason. And the reason is because we had a past administration for the last 12 years, and you had two councilmen, actually four councilmen, that sat up there and then try to develop this river. But I'm telling you today, give us a chance. And I say us because I'm talking about Jeff Hall for mayor, Quinn Slaughter for councilman at large, and Gerber Porter for District 2 councilman. Yes, I said that because I need some help. Ladies and gentlemen, we can develop this river. A prime example now, just go right up the road to Shreveport-Bossier. Yeah, it's the same river that we're looking at today. It's the same river they have. But they have moved forward and did what they had to do. I'm saying to you on November the 6th, and don't forget about early voting first, but on November the 6th, send me some help. Because I'm telling you today, come December, when the new council get in, we're going to show you what it takes to develop this river. Because it's no reason that we should be sitting here with all this high crime, high unemployment, because nobody's trying to find no work for the people. Yes, you're right. This can be done. But I brought my broom again, and I'm saying to you, let's sweep them out. Yes, I said, let's sweep them out. Jock Roy, Ballard, and Roosevelt Johnson. We got to sweep them out and put us some people in there who want to do the right thing. And I said it, Jeff Hall for mayor, Quinn Slaughter for councilman at large, and Gerber Porter for District 2 councilman. This is your city councilman at large, Joe Fuller. Thank you very much.
He always brought that broom. That broom went everywhere he went. He brought that broom, y'all. He had his broom with him all the time. Sweep it out. He said, sweep it out. Oh, Lord have mercy. Can you pull up some of the pictures, sir?
No, I don't have any access to it.
Okay. All right. Give me a second then. I'm just gonna pull up some of his pictures in here. Let's go into his photo album. Okay. Some of these pictures you guys probably already seen, but I'm gonna show them to you anyway. Okay, that's Mr. Labadan, that's the governor, the Edwards, John Edwards. I'm sorry, I said Edward Edwards. I'm sorry. That's John Edwards. You have Mr. Fuller and Mr.
Green. There's nothing on the screen. There's nothing on the screen. Time.
Yes, it is. You got to give it time, Tavares.
Yeah, okay. But go ahead. I see it now.
We already seen that one. Y'all know who that is. Mr. Fuller, Dejoie, Mr. Porter, Mr. Green. There go Jeff Hall. Y'all, look at Silver sitting up there. Look at him. His hands are red and his face. He do. Look at his hands. His hands are red and his face is brown. I mean, white.
Yeah, you got to zoom in.
I can't do all that. Let me see.
It's right up there at the top of it.
I got it. Look at his hands, y'all. And then Mr. Porter. This was an invitation to what's his name?
Oh yeah, we went to the inauguration. We got tickets to the inauguration because of Mr. Fuller.
Yeah. Look at that old sellout right there.
I'm telling you, the city council used to look way different, and we used to have all kinds of battles, all kinds of fights.
That was city council meeting. I forgot what that was about.
You got to zoom back.
Oh, hold up. I'm sorry.
The other way.
Wait, just give me a second. Tavares, you got to remember there's a delay. I'm trying to figure out what was this.
Wait a minute. How do y'all know Mr. Fuller?
Who?
She said they know Mr. Fuller all the way in Georgia. And that's one of my TikTok
That's funny. Hold up. I forgot what this was about. Authorized to continue authority in healthcare coverage. Oh, hey, is this when?
I know what that's from. That's when Jock Roy was getting put out when he quit his job as the mayor and wanted to go into hiding. But instead of doing anything the right way, he wanted to extend his health care coverage and have the taxpayers pay for his health care coverage because he had a secret hospital downstairs in the basement of the damn city hall this whole time and nobody knew about it.
No, it was an employee. No, it was an employee's where
they could go. He had his own city hospital downstairs with their own working nurses that could prescribe meds and everything.
No, it didn't. There's your buddy Jared King. And look at this rascal right here. That damn
man, you can always tell by the way you could tell what kind of occasion it was and whether he was happy to be there based on the way that Jules was dressed. Jules didn't want to be there. Jules was happy to be there. Jules definitely didn't want to be there. And Mr. Fuller's feet was hurting. And that's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta realize, man, y'all had some real live, like, we got some, and they're still here. You still have Ed. You still have Malcolm. You still got Jules.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what is this letter? It is my understanding that the mayor has made appointments to the Alexandria Housing Authority Board Commission. In the past, these commissioners have been confirmed by a resolution from the city council. Would you give me a written opinion on the legality of the appointments being made without council approval? See, look, this is a perfect example of what we keep trying to tell y'all about your mayor. He's supposed to get those people approved through the city council, and he threw together that housing authority board because it was demanded from Washington. It didn't come from us. It didn't come from the city council. It came from Washington, D.C. They told him he had to put a housing board together. And do you see how they did it without talking to the city council?
They do a lot. Well, you see, he had to write the letter to Gist.
Yeah. Sure did. That's the kind of stuff Jock was doing. And y'all got to remember, Mr. Porter said...
He's still doing it. He's still doing it.
Yeah. Y'all wonder why Alexander ain't thriving. We told y'all what the problem was. Yeah. He dismantled the Housing Authority Board. They couldn't get a quorum, so contractors were not being paid, and the work could not get finished in those areas that first video Tavares showed. That's what he was talking about. This right here is what he was talking about. And then they threw a board together so those people could get paid, and they did it illegally because he's always doing stuff with his lawyer self that they weren't supposed to be doing like that. He said, let me put it up close so y'all see, don't think we just joking. He wrote this to Mr. Gist, Trey Gist, Little Santa Claus, Little Frost, Jack Frost. It is my understanding that the mayor has made appointments to the Alexandria Housing Authority Board of Commissioners. In the past, these commissioners have been confirmed by a resolution from the city council. Would you give me a written opinion on the legality of the appointments being made without council approval? That's the kind of stuff Jock was doing. Don't make me mad all over again. This is him putting it together. Whereas the executive director of Alexandria Housing Authority is requesting that vice chairperson Lisa Harris and resident commissioners Olivet Davis be reappointed to serve on the Alexandria Housing Authority Board of Commissioners for another 5-year term. And whereas these two people have been shown valuable, see, they threw this together. Be it resolved by the Council of the City of Alexandria, Louisiana, is legal session convened that the council hereby reappoints. Okay, this is after they reappointed them. But wait a minute. Yay, so all of them. Okay. Oh, Mr. Labadan abstained. He abstained from this. Fowler, Silver, LaSalle at the time, that was, what's the name? Mitzi, Ballard, Johnson, and Jones voted for it, and Labadan said, nope, not doing it. Nope. I'm not approving it. I abstain. David Crutchfield, Lisa Harris, and Joseph Page to serve on the Alexandria Housing Authority Commission, effective immediately at the completion of the audit and no longer than 120 days. So there's David Crutchfield. There you go. There goes Mr. Joe Page and Lisa Harris. So I guess they all said yay on this one right here. Let's see what this, that's the board. That's still dealing with the housing thing. The housing board. Okay, so what is this? Dear Mayor Jock Roy, Corporal Alan Stokes, dated June 1820, Rapides Parish Judge Monique Rawls issued a temporary restraining order on Friday regarding Corporal Stokes. I'm requesting appeal to Judge Rawls ruling. Okay. I don't know what that was about. I can't remember what that was about. This is a good picture.
I sent you an inbox.
Me?
Yeah, because it's better that is because you're going through. I can find them and send them to you, and you can pull them up.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. Thank you. Y'all know this is the truck stop. Oh yeah, that. Okay, great. I'm glad you found that one. Okay, let me go back. I'm gonna stop sharing for a minute, and let me come out of there. Let me come out of here. La 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 la. Are you sending it? You sending it to me?
I sent it to this in the CIA.
Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go.
Oh, okay. I found all the videos.
You found them?
On his page.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you, to go to his page. Knucklehead, you weren't listening.
I was telling you. Okay. All right. You're right.
Okay, hold up. I'm trying to get it shared.
You brought this to my attention, and I'm sharing it regarding one of our police officers who is Alexandria. A concerned citizen expressed the fear that Corporal Alan Stokes, a police officer at the Alexandria Police Department, will be fired from his job. I'm speaking as a public official on behalf of city employees in the city of Alexandria. I do not represent Corporal Stokes in no form or fashion, and I do not speak on behalf of Corporal Stokes. Again, I speak as a public official of the city of Alexandria. Every citizen should be treated fairly and equitable and should be free from any type of bullying, harassment, and performing their respective jobs. The psychological safety and welfare of city employees is of the utmost importance and must be treated as such. I am deeply concerned about these alleged intimidation tactics demonstrated by our Mayor Jacques Roy. On Wednesday, May 2nd, 2018 at 5 p.m., there was an Alexandria Municipal Fire and Police Civil Service Board meeting at the Alexandria Police Department, which is located at 1000 Rose Avenue. A copy of the agenda of the meeting will be passed out to everyone in a few minutes. As usual, Mr. Albert Stokes, Chairman of the Board, and Copeland of the Alexandria Police Department conducted the meeting. During the discussion, there was talk about selection process of a new chief of police position of Alexandria. The board meeting started at 5 p.m. and after completing our business, the meeting ended. Later on that same day, Chairman of the Board, Corporal Albert Stokes, received a phone call from Mayor Jacques M. Roy. According to the police report, which you provided a copy of, this is police report number 180502-0052. Corporal Stokes states in the police report that after the civil service meeting, he received a phone call from Mayor Jacques Roy at about 9:42 p.m. on Wednesday, May 2nd, 2018. Corporal Stokes states that Mayor Roy inquired about the two candidates for chief of police positions. Corporal Stokes told Mayor Roy that he could not disseminate the information at that time. According to Corporal Stokes, Mayor Roy said that he was going to consider this withholding of information as an act of insubordination and he would be dealt with accordingly. When Corporal Stokes heard the term from Mayor Roy, he would be dealt with accordingly. Corporal Stokes took this as a form of public intimidation and retaliation. Public intimidation is RS 14:122 is the use of force, use of violence, force, and threats upon any of the following persons with the intent of influence his conduct in relation to his position, employment, or duty. Corporal Stokes works as a corporal with the Alexandria Police Department, and Mayor Roy is the Chief Executive Officer of the Alexandria. Corporal Stokes called APD and the report was generated. The report will be given to you in a few minutes. This type of bullying, threatening, pressuring, arm twisting, bulldozing, and terrifying demeanor is unacceptable. As a public official of this city, I'm embarrassed at the conduct of Mayor Roy, and so should you. No one is above the law, not even Mayor Roy. This type of behavior and conduct from our utmost senior leadership in our city is not conducive and will not move our city forward. We will be contacting U.S. Attorney to request an investigation to this matter to determine what laws have been violated. This will also subsequently determine if we will move forward with requesting Mayor Roy's resignation. Thank you. There will be no further comments. I'll pass out these forms. Here's a copy of the report.
Now, you heard what was going on with that one, right? You heard what was going on with that. That was something that happened with Corporal Stokes. And I think I was reading the paperwork from that. They were supposed to be choosing a chief of, I think it was police chief or chief of staff. I can't remember what it was. And Jacques Roy wanted to know who they picked. Well, with him sitting on the board that he was sitting on, Corporal Stokes could not say. He couldn't tell him that. He called, what's the name, like at nighttime, after 9 o'clock. He asking him this question. And the guy, Corporal Stokes, said, I can't discuss that with you. So he goes and low-key threaten the man of his job position. That's what I'm talking about, them type of tactics that Jacques Roy do. And I wasn't expecting to find that. But this is what you were dealing with and what you're still dealing with. It's just more low-key. But then again, with the Gator Board, the way he did the Gator Board, that wasn't low-key. He outright did that. This is why Alexandria is not growing. Because you got to, and like I said, y'all put him back in there again. What went on this 4 years, which nothing got done this 4 years, you got to next year. And watch, ain't nothing gonna get done next year. And I'm not trying to predict nothing bad to happen, but I'm just saying it's not gonna be. Y'all keep putting them in that doggone position. Just imagine who had that doggone contract. I just thought about something. Who had that contract for that $650,000 for under the Jackson Street Bridge? Who had that contract? Think about who had that contract and that $650,000 got paid out to. Think about who gets all these contracts. The waste of money, like Mr. Fuller said, wasting money, just throwing money at these different people with these contracts. His buddies. His buddies got nice and rich off of y'all for about 12, 13, almost 15 years. Because it was the same people. It's amazing. One of the corporations is retiring. He can retire now. Yeah, he can retire now because he done made enough money off of y'all. With them big contracts. He took care of his buddies. Like he always have. And that's what Mr. Fuller, Mr. Porter, Mr. Green, Mr. Labadan was saying. He was showing that. How they were making money. Contractors was making money. He already knew who was going to get them engineering contracts. He knew that. He knew who was going to get the utility contract. That was already written in stone. And it was always basically the same people. That's corruption at its best. So when we were hollering about you guys need to go to these city council meetings and stuff, okay, thank you. You need to go to these city council meetings. We weren't just saying that. Oh, dog, Tavares, you did find them all. Hold up. Slow it down. Look, slow it down. Okay. Hold up. I'm bringing it up. Give me a time.
Hi, I'm City Councilman Joe Fuller, City Councilman at Large for the City of Alexandria. I'm standing in front of this morning of the utility office. They raised the rates again. Yes, they did. I'm saying to you this morning, this mayor and those 4 council members, Mr. Harry Silver, Jim Ballard, Chuck Fowler, and Roosevelt Johnson, there's nothing going to change. They've been raising those rates for the last 2 years. This is the 3rd year of the increase. Ladies and gentlemen, if we're going to make Alexandria what it should be, we have to, as a community, look out for all of our people. We can't look out for just a select few. The ideal of raising these utilities and not doing what we have to do to look at expenses is not going to continue to work. But I can't do it by myself. The budget the other night was approved on a 4-3 vote. It's the 2nd year that me, Councilman Labadan, and Councilman Green has voted against this mayor's budget. Don't be fooled by, oh, we're going to do a park. We're going to do this. We're going to clean this up. We're going to do that. Not happening. It's not happening. The only way we're going to make changes in this city, we got to get this administration out of there. I ask you, look around your community and see what's happening. But every time I look up, they raise the rates. They don't have nothing to help the community. So I ask you this morning, give me some help. Come November the 6th, send me a new mayor, send me a new councilman, and I'll show you come December of what it would take to change this city. Thank you very much.
That's when they raised some rates on y'all. And they voted all to raise the rates. That's crazy. That was crazy. Hold up. Let's see here. I'm going into the archives. I'm sorry. Take a minute. Let me go all the way where we left off at. Ooh, Tavares, we got a lot in here. Hold up. Here's the next one.
The downtown that Alexandria Daily Town Talk showed, downtown is on a boost. And what's so sad about that, the article says that we are in a boosting mood for developing our community. But later is I had in the town talk, a patient approach. Why are we taking a patient approach? We don't have to take a patient approach. We already done voted for the community college to come to downtown. It's already in place. We done bought property. So why aren't we not trying to develop the rest of the area? I'm asking you to go to my Facebook page, to facebook.com, Joe Fuller, .la, and get a copy of Mr. Smith's proposal. It's on the page. Look at what he's saying. He has already agreed to put 35 units in the Wise and Gold Ring building. Also agreed to have his own parking already in place. I ask you to do what you got to do. I also ask you to help me because this community can grow, but it'll never grow when we start selecting who we want to help us grow with. It's no reason that because you from out of town that you can't come to Alexandria and invest money. We know that Alexandria can grow, and it don't have to grow from the select few. We need help in Alexandria. We need the jobs. We need this community to grow. I ask you to go to my Facebook page, facebook.com, joefuller.la, and look at Mr. Smith's proposal. It's a true proposal, and it's real. The man has done his homework. We as this community need to work with him and help develop this building. We need to help develop Wise and Gold Ring. We need to move this city forward. But the only way we can move it forward is that we continue to work together. I'm asking you, let's not take the patient approach. Let's take the approach that we have somebody from private enterprise. Now, we seeing the same thing happen on Masonic Drive. Family Dollar came in, wanted to put a building up, put it back on the tax roll, hire 8 to 10 people, and our councilmen, the 4, and I'll tell you who they are, Jim Floyd, Harry Silver, Roosevelt Johnson, and Chuck Fowler, voted to buy the property for the zoo rather than supporting private enterprise. Mm-hmm. We cannot grow Alexandria that way. I ask you to help me, help Alexandria. I need your help. I need your prayers, and I need your support to let people know that Alexandria is open for business, no matter where you're from. We are open for business, and we can develop our community and not develop it with the taxpayers' money. We can help, but we don't need to put all the money in for any program. Thank you.
That was so far back. That was before social media was what it is now. Way back in the day where you had to go look up people in a different way and all this other stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, I want to tell y'all that story real quick. Now, y'all know where he's standing at, right? Well, if you look over on the right hand, okay, did y'all see? Y'all didn't see Marcotte, did you? You see that guy who had that red shirt on? That was Marcotte. Marcotte and Mr. Fuller got into it. Marcotte called himself trying to threaten Mr. Fuller before we even did the video. Yeah, they were about to throw it down. Oh, yeah, he called himself threatening. Atwood store, that sandwich shop or whatever you want to call it, was on the other side. That's when I confronted her about playing that music while we were trying to do that film. When we were trying to make that video, they was playing music loud out of their speakers. And I told her about it. And I told her, I came back the next day after we finished videotaping. I came back the next day at the very same time we were out there and not a lick of music was playing. Don't play me. She didn't know I had an office for our radio station was in the building across the street from her. So we knew wasn't no music being played there, but she tried to lie because she was trying to keep us from making our video. This is the dirty stuff we can talk about because we're witness to it. This is the kind of stuff they were doing to us. when all we were doing was making videos. They didn't want us making videos about that whites and gold ring. You heard he said they had a buyer for that building. That person who was going to buy it was doing all the work. We didn't have to do anything. We just need to give them that building. Look at that building now. It's still empty. Ain't nothing going on with it. And the man wanted to buy the building. He said, you ain't got to do nothing. I'll do everything. He was going to put shops on the bottom and put apartments at the top, because at the time, that's when that college was being built. So he wanted to put apartments on the top. He was going to clean out all the asbestos and everything. He was going to gut that building. And they wouldn't do the deal with him. Just like they did with the hotel. Didn't want to do the deal with them. So I'm just saying, we don't be making this stuff up. I'm gonna get the other video. How they say, I'm going in. Okay.
Joe. Hi, I'm City Councilman Joe Fuller. I'm coming to you today to talk about 2 or 3 items, but the main thing I want to talk to you about is this collusion going on among the council and the mayor. And I'm saying that because, first of all, we got a recommendation before I got on the council where one of the councilman's son got a bingo license. Now we just confirmed one of the grandson-in-law of another councilman. And what really bothered me about all this, I'm a true believer in the public being aware of things going on. And what really concerned me more than anything, this is going on and it's gone over a period of years. And what's so sad about it, the administration is pushing this. It's coming from the administration to these 4 councilmen who all vote together, who I've been talking about. But my concern getting to be now is getting personal. It's getting very personal where they are benefiting from each other. I'll abstain this time, you abstain the next time. But now we also got another problem. Currently over there on Masonic Drive, the Family Dollar is trying to come here and put in another store. They already got 2 or 3 stores in our community. But my concern get to be that the city is going to buy the property from Gator, which Gator already got a contract with the Family Dollar people. Why would we spend over $300,000 to buy this property when Gator is saying that Family Dollar want to come there and build a building that can go from $300,000 to $400,000 in a building, pay property taxes, add 8 to 10 jobs. The same 4 councilmen that gave one of the councilman's son a bingo license, same 4 councilmen who gave the other one grandson-in-law a job when he shouldn't have never had a job. These are the same 4 who sitting there now saying we want to buy this property from Gator rather than letting Gator sell the property to private enterprise. And what bothers me more about this, they are spending your money, but every time they need more money, you know what they do? They raise your utility bill. You right, you heard me right. They raise your utility bill. And it's not high enough already, but it goes up again next year in April. They raised it for the last 3 years. I ask you, as a community, how are we going to change our community when we don't try to work together and get things done for the masses, not for individuals, for the masses? This is the reason I say to all of you, it's time. Next year, we got to do what we got to do. We got to make some changes if we're going to move Alexandria forward. And we can move it forward, but it got to be for everybody. It can't just be for a select few. Hi. Street Bridge. This bridge has been down before school let out, and now school has started again, and the bridge is still out. Ladies and gentlemen, I come to you this morning and ask you to help me. Help me get this city back like it should be. This bridge is a very important connection from Canaan Village Lower Third to the two schools down here in Phoenix Mac and the Rapid Academy. Our thing is this. Our community is suffering. And they're suffering because this administration and those two councilmen that's running for re-election. I'm not talking about the mayor who decided not to run, but I'm talking about those two councilmen who running for re-election, and that's Jim Ballard and Roosevelt Johnson. We can't move this project. Councilman Green has done all he can to try to get this bridge open. He wrote letters, he done talked to the mayor, and it's still not open. We as a community got to look out for each other. We cannot grow Alexandria and have these kind of things happen in our community. Our community is strong, but it's even better when we all work together. So I'm asking you, call the mayor's office, call Labadan. Don't have to call Green and don't have to call Labadan and myself. We are trying to get it open. But Roosevelt Johnson and Jim Ballard, and that's fine. And it's sad when they don't want to do what it takes to do to keep our community together. I'm asking you, as a community, ask the administration and ask the mayor, where is the Hudson Street Bridge and why is it still down? I'm standing in front of the North 16th Street Bridge, ladies and gentlemen. As I told you earlier about the Hudson Street Bridge, this bridge has been out for 2 years. But at the same time, we have no problem going down on Jackson Street, putting sidewalks to nowhere for $650,000. When Councilman Labadan has wrote letters, been questioning the council, been questioning the administration, and is getting no help. But I say to you today, that's why we got to have a change. The former mayor has already said he's not running. But we got to get rid of Roosevelt and Jim Ballard. Because if they still sitting on the council, even if Mayor Hall want to change and fix this bridge, he cannot do it. So ladies and gentlemen, I ask you, what are we going to do? As I said earlier on the Hudson Street Bridge, we can't separate our community. We got to be about working as a city as a whole. I say to you, as Councilman at Large, I'm about the whole city. And that's why I say we got to have Jeff Hall, we got to have Gerber Porter, and we got to have Mr. Slaughter to change this situation. It's not going to change if we put those people back. We know already that for Alexandria to grow, we got to grow our whole community. I ask you, please help me. Help me change Alexandria and put it in its rightful place. We all know that Alexandria should be what is growing in the city in the state of Louisiana. I ask you, give us a chance. I ask you, let's open this bridge. Let's let the people see in this area that it's going to take 2 years to fix the bridge. If you can't do it without it, please help me to help you. Hi, I'm Councilman at Large Joe Fuller. I'm standing in front of the old Wise and Gold Rank building. And I want to come to you today and saying, you know, we have been looking at this building, I don't know how long. And finally, we got somebody to send in a proposal that wanted to take the building, not only renovate it, but it wanted to put commercial buildings on the bottom and apartments on the top. Currently, this administration decided not to go with that proposal. But I'm saying to you today, not only do we have an opportunity to make use of this building and put it back on the tax roll, well, right now, since it's been donated to the city, nobody's paying any taxes. And at the same time, this is the same area that the community college is coming to. Why not put some apartments downtown? We have the opportunity to move forward in Alexandria. And we're not moving forward because this administration has the idea that you can't move forward unless certain people are involved. So I'm asking you today to listen to what I'm saying. This building, which is now donated to the city, we need to put it out for proposals. If we got to put it out again, put it out. But if we need to make some use of this building, we need your help. The community college is coming. We already got a problem with no parking. Why should we also have a problem with nowhere for people to stay? Some of those people are gonna come in from out of town and they're gonna need places to stay. So I'm asking you to join with me in asking this administration to move forward. Move forward and make a use of this old Wise and Gold Rank building. Let private enterprise do what they do, because we got an opportunity to move Alexandria forward. Hi, I'm City Councilman Joe Fuller, and I'm talking to you today about this current utility rebate. True, I didn't vote for the rebate. I had some concerns, and most of my concerns was we have a case before a judge, and I hear the mayor talk all the time. This is a frivolous lawsuit, but ladies and gentlemen, let me say this to you. This same group that you're talking about offering you a rebate, 3 years ago in 2015, they passed a rate increase on gas, water, and sewage. This is the same group talking about giving you a rebate now. I'm saying to you, take your time, look at what you're doing. This is not a rush job. And I don't know why everybody think everybody got to come to them and offer them some rebate money right for Christmas time. There's some concerns about this. It's some more concerns than you really know. I ask you to be careful. And I'm saying to you, I think right now, what the citizens of Alexandria need to be concerned about is anytime this administration and those 4 councilmen, the same ones to vote to increase your utilities, tell you something is good for you, you better look at it. Thank you very much. Hi.
Oh.
Hi, I'm City Councilman at Large Joe Fuller. I'm standing right in the middle of Spencer Street, which is part of the Martin Park area. As you look behind me, you see what these people in this area has been putting up with. This is not the first time this has happened. We're on the 3rd or 4th time. I'm asking the City Council on Tuesday to start the engineering specification to fix this problem. We got enough of this. Enough is enough. I need your help. Ask your councilmen in your area to help support us fix this problem out in Martin Park.
Yeah, you know what we can do is make this. We can do this again tomorrow night, because tomorrow night is a city council meeting.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
we can splice in some of this. So if you want to, yeah,
Yeah, we
if
can
you want
stop
to,
right there. I want to tell
yeah,
y'all something. This is the video right here. This very video right here is the video that Stephen Maxwell stole and put it on Channel 5. This is the video right here. And talked about what Mr. Fuller was talking about. And I think, Tavares, I think in this in our list of videos that you sent, also is a video where when I went up to when Mr. Fuller was trying to get was talking to the guy who was going to buy the Weiss and Goldwing building, and he had a interview with Stephen Maxwell. So it was me and Stephen Maxwell in there, and Mr. Fuller was on the phone. I think that's what it was. He was on the phone with the guy. So Mr. Maxwell wanted to give me his credentials, and he asked who I was, and I told him who I was and how long you've been doing this, and going back and forth with information. Well, he says, well, I got a degree in doing journalism. I said, okay, I do it as a hobby. So, so I said, yeah, I do it as a hobby. So Mr. Fuller came in and he basically told him, he said, I don't have to pay nobody to do this. He said, she volunteers to be my videographer. So I don't have to worry about all that. But Stephen Maxwell felt so funny because he thought he called himself trying to, exert himself over me. Okay. Look, baby, it's room for everybody. All right. So he was trying to get smart with Mr. Fuller too, because he was sent by Jock to do that interview. That wasn't by KOB. Most likely that was Jock. And the way he was asking the questions, he was kind of getting snooty with Mr. Fuller. But y'all know Mr. Fuller handled his own. I just sat there and filmed it. I thought it was funny. But he was trying to get smart with Mr. Fuller because he know Mr. Fuller and Jock Roy didn't get along. And he claimed that Mr. Jock Roy was his mentor or daddy or whatever he called him before he left. But yeah, so that conversation me and Stephen had was going on while Mr. Fuller was on the phone with the man who was trying to buy the building before the interview, before we actually did the interview. But yeah, y'all just don't know. I keep saying that because y'all don't get it. Y'all do not get it. When we say we've been in the trenches, we've been in the trenches with Mr. Fuller. And I love Mr. Fuller because I love no matter what, he was going to bounce back. You punch him, he going to punch you harder. And that's how it was with him. You make him mad, he hit you with the broom. You know what I'm saying? And then when Mr. Porter came along, Mr. Porter just emulated basically the same power that Mr. Fuller did. And that's what they needed. They needed that dynamics. You know, they literally needed that dynamics out there. So when we had them on that panel, on the Diaz and that council, you had Labadan, you had Fuller, you had Green, and you had Porter. Y'all, they were questioning things. How do you think when your rates went up? Who do you think came together and had the doggone bonds reduced? That was that team. That's the one who had your utility bonds reduced because they were paying more than all the other places were paying. They're the ones who had an auditor come in. Now, they fought it tooth and nail not to have it done, but it was done because they had powerful Black men who were looking out for the citizens on that city council. No matter what your personal feelings were, when they got into that city council, they came together as one. That's why they had to get rid of, you heard them keep talking about Roosevelt. Roosevelt is the one who gave doggone Silver the part of the district where all the money was. He gave that to Harry Silver from District 2. He had to go because he was giving away money to District 4 when they did the redistricting. Anything that Jock told Roosevelt to vote on, you can guarantee Roosevelt was going to vote on it. I don't care what it was. He was going to vote on it. That's why Roosevelt had to get up off of there. They needed somebody in there who's actually looking at some stuff. Mr. Porter slid in there, and Mr. Porter started making stuff change. And they start sitting down and having those conversations among the city council. Did you know a lot of times, see, this is what y'all don't know. There was a lot of times they were having meetings. Willard, Fowler, and Jock were having meetings and not including the other city council. Oh, yeah. They know they were outnumbered. So they had no other choice. So they were having meetings about different things without including the rest of the city council. That same Jock that's sitting in office right now was doing that back then. And I believe somebody advised him to sit out for 4 years. That's what I believe. And I believe he was afraid to deal with Mr. Fulham again. That's why he stepped away. Because you had a powerhouse in there. It wasn't about nobody's personal feelings. It wasn't about no individuals. It was about everybody. They were looking out for the whole city because they knew what was going on behind closed doors. They knew they were gypping the people. You heard what he said about nepotism. I didn't know. I forgot about the bingo. Said one of the councilmen's son got a bingo license. And the other one, he was talking about the grandson-in-law. That was Harry Silver, granddaughter's husband. They got that position. I think he was over recreation or something. I remember when they tried to confirm him. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. And then he put his faith in Jeff Hall, and Jeff Hall went in there and just crumbled everything because he was doing what he was told was been whispered in his ear by Jock Roy. That's when they took them all to court. Well, by that time, Mr. Fuller wasn't there. But when they took him to court, that was up under Hall. Hall was the one who took them to court over the budget. And then Fowler called himself suing the rest of the city councilmen during that time. That's what we talking about. This is the city of Alexandria, not the city of Pineville, not the city of Bunkie, not the city of Boyce. This is the city of Alexandria's mess that was trying to be cleaned up, and they did everything to keep it from happening. Now, you tell me why Marcotte was down there while we were doing that video. What was the need for Marcotte to be down there? There was no need for Marcotte to be down there. He was sent down there to call himself intimidating. There was no need for Marcotte to be down there when we was doing that video. But this is the stuff I can tell you because I was right there in the middle of it. I was in the midst of what was going on. That's why I admire Mr. Fuller like I do, because I know what the fight was. He wasn't just doing that for certain people. He was doing that for everybody. You heard what he said about the rebate. And did he jip y'all on the rebate? Did he jip y'all on that rebate? Yeah, he did. He told y'all that it was a savings. So that means they put it on you didn't get no paper check. They put it towards your utility bill. He told y'all not to accept that. Told y'all to be careful. What'd he do? They took all that money and put it on your account. They didn't give it to you in no check. Did y'all know that Marcotte was checking Mr. Fuller's water bill to see how much water he was using in his house? Did y'all know that? Because they were trying to say he didn't live where he lived at. Did y'all know they was doing that? I bet y'all didn't know he was doing it. Yeah, Marcotte was doing that, checking his water bill to see the usage on his water bill. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make it up. Can't make it up. So when we talk about city council and we talk about the city of Alexandria and we give you guys all this information, we ain't doing this for no personal gain. You heard what Tavares said. If we depended on donations, UCN would be broke. Because we know nobody else is telling this information. I remember the time when Jock wouldn't let Channel 5 tell the truth about a lot of stuff that was going on. But you know who was telling stuff? We were. It was a lot of stuff that was being told that wasn't coming from Channel 5 when it came to these city council meetings and the dealings and stuff. Didn't come from no Channel 5 because they were told not to tell a lot of stuff. They had to get permission from Jock to talk about anything that had to do with that city council or anything that he said. I'm just telling you. Mr. Fuller was the I'm gonna say it like this. Mr. Fuller was the shit to me. Maybe not to everybody, but to me he was. Now, another thing, rest in peace. Rest well, my brother. Rest well. Now, I noticed something, and I want you guys to pay attention. I was reading earlier about the school board meeting that's happening at 5 p.m. on December 2nd. We also have a city council meeting, which I think they did that on purpose. I really, from the bottom of my heart, believe that they created these dates on purpose at the same time. I really believe that. So that everybody couldn't be at all meetings at one time. Now, y'all know December 2nd, the meeting for the city council, and they still looking for public comments about this gerrymandering. Y'all need to be there. That is going to affect you on a grander scale. As a whole. I know the school board having their meeting, and I know that I forgot what's going on with the school board. But this is going to affect on the whole, on the bigger platform. Because if they cannot get that passed, you guys we already broke it down to you what happened. We broke down the numbers from those different districts where the money won't be going. The money won't be going into District 3 because they already pulled people out of District 3 and put them in District 4. If you leave those maps like they are. So I'm saying y'all need to look at where y'all want to be. So Gator was trying to bring jobs to Alexandria and Roy. Yeah. 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 Exactly. It's always been that way. Yeah, Nat, you're right. You're right. Yes. 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 So if those 464 people remain over in District 4, you can guarantee ain't no federal dollars gonna be rolling down the hill to District 3. Because that changed up the whole number dynamics. So it's up to y'all what meeting you're gonna be able to be at. The school board meeting or the city council meeting where you can make public comment. Especially if you live in those districts. Somebody from each one of them districts should be there, 2, 3, and 4. Somebody should be there to speak on this gerrymandering that took place illegally. Because this is where you live at. And you hear just about every video we played, Jock Roy was somewhere in it other than him resigning. The dirty shit he was doing. The dirty stuff he was doing. And getting away with it too. Oh, now Tavares, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, I just got a message that they kicked us off of UCN. Nat, I see they kicked us off. Let me get him up there. Nat. Oh, I thought I had him. Okay, I'm sorry. Are you there, Nat? Hello? Come off mute. Nat. I guess he'll come off mute. Hold up, Tavares. It looked like, hold up.
Yeah, but we're still streaming on YouTube and on your page.
Yeah, gotcha.
So it's still up. The stream is still up.
Okay, all right. Nat was trying to get in here. Oh, there you go.
He'll make it. It's back on.
Okay.
Oh no.
You know it's a delay. Because our numbers went like to 0. Hey, Nat.
He's not on. He's not
There
on.
he is. Okay.
When he's on, when he's on, he'll be able to talk, but he's not on.
Okay. Okay. All right. But yeah, show off.
Oh, he was saying that the show went off.
Yeah, I see. You should be able to go to my page. Go to my page and look, you guys.
They can't see it, period, because it's not on.
Okay.
So those people that you're talking to, they can't hear you. But the people that are on YouTube and the people that are on your Facebook page can see. Because it's still on. So what I'll do is I'll go to your Facebook page and I'll share that to you. See.
Okay, cool.
I don't know why they picked just UCN to shut down, but
because that's probably where all the traffic is. I'm telling you, we're working on it. That's weird, Tavares.
well, it's saying you're not even live there.
Oh, did they knock me completely? Oh, yeah, I see it. Wait a minute. I see it. Why did it knock me off?
Mm-hmm.
View on Facebook. Let me see. Okay, now let me see. Let me go. I'm going to close it out and bring it back in.
Close what out?
I'm going to close out the site.
What for what? That doesn't change anything.
Okay.
We can wrap this show up. Go ahead and hit the end stream button. We'll come back tomorrow.
All right. I'm not going to just, okay, because they can't hear me. All right.
Yeah, because it's not a problem we can solve right now.
It says you're live over here on my channel. It's got the green light on my channel. What do you mean? Yeah, it's still live on my channel, Pumpkin. Okay. Yeah, it's only one that's off is UCN. We're having trouble streaming to Facebook. This may be an issue on Facebook's end. It is possible the stream was ended or deleted on Facebook. We'll keep trying and let you know when it's resolved. Please check Facebook to ensure the stream looks okay. If this continues a while, try creating a new live stream or just remove the destination from the stream, then re-add it. Okay. Okay, I see what. Okay. All right. Give me a second here. Let's take it all. Okay, let's see. Remove and then add it back on. Okay, save changes. So then I'm gonna add it back on. See, I'm on there. So I'm gonna go back and then add it back. Okay. Let's see if it comes back up. Okay, it's back up. Okay, you guys, it's back up. How do we let them know it's back up? Okay, we're back up, you guys. Let me see. Are you still there? Hello? Oh, he's gone. Okay. Okay, so okay, there we go. We apologize. Yeah, it kicked us out for a moment. So I was basically saying on the same night, December 2nd, the city council member, the council has their meeting for the public comments for the gerrymandering. Okay. So now you guys, and also the city, the school board has their meeting at the same time. So I basically was saying, if you have somebody who can go to one meeting, let them go. If you have somebody to go to the other meeting, hopefully they'll be able to make it there. But it should be some people coming on December 2nd talking about having a public comment about this gerrymandering that happened illegally. Okay. We definitely need somebody at this meeting from districts 2, 3, and 4 talking about what took place and why it's not beneficial for them. Even the person, if there will be somebody available who went to vote at the wrong place because they went to the place that they normally vote at, right? And they found out that they got gerrymandered out of their district. That person should be available to come speak about why they should have never been changed out and not properly notified. They notified them people in 2 weeks, and it was an election going on. 2 weeks they gave them, and it was an election going on. Do you actually think the voter register was able to get all those names out? Remember, I told you they added 464 people to District 4. Do you think those people were notified in time by letter? District 4, it was 440. District 3 had 646 people taken out. 440 was added to District 4. And then 211 was added to District 2. Do you think all those people were properly notified that they had to vote somewhere else? And those are the people should come forward and talk that and say, we're not going to let you keep this map like this. I'm just saying. That it needs to be changed. That's all I'm saying. And it needs to take more than 2 or 3 people up there. That room should have been packed, but I really believe people didn't really know. And I think that's the reason why that room didn't have as many people, but now we have a second chance. December 2nd at 5 p.m. You need to be at that city council for the public hearing of the gerrymandering done by Lizzie Felter in the city of Alexandria. That's what I'm going to put up on post. That's what needs to take place. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. It's 10:25. We can definitely continue this conversation tomorrow because we're going to do the city council meeting tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Is it a city council meeting tomorrow? Tavares? I think it is. We'll find out. And if we come on tomorrow, you know, we had a city council meeting. So, you guys have a great night. Thank you for hanging out with us. I apologize for the interruption. Please forgive us. And you know, I have to always, Miss Finley, thank you. Mr. Turner, thank you. Miss Dixon, thank you. Mr. Scott, thank you. Miss Adrian, thank you. Mr. Thomas, thank you. Mr. Mercer, thank you. Who else was on it? Mr. Labadan, thank you. Miss Bell, thank you. Mr. Revo, thank you. Miss Smith, thank you. Let's see who else came in. Wow. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We shall be, if it's a city council meeting tomorrow, we'll be back tomorrow night. All right. Oh, Miss Breeze. Hey, Miss Breeze. Thank you guys. Good night.